Diamond SC versus Uprising. Starting lineup for the Diamond SC. In goal, we have the man, number 8, Tigel Luisi. Number 2 is the captain, Jared Free. Number 4, Javon Hurd. Number 6, Carlos Garcia Reyes. Number 13, Nicholson Millington. Number 60, Xavier Richardson. Number 21, Kevon Stephenicius Harley. Number 23, Kavoy Gary. Number 25, Kavoy Harley. Number 26, Jill Ruan. And number 40, Jamal Francis. For the Uprising, the starting line wins. In goal, we have number 18, this man, Shamar Brown. Number 33, Travis Jago Jones. Number 3, Ashon Hodge. Number 4, James Zanning. Number 5, Trey Michael Guns. Number 6, Denny Derrick. Number 7, Fulani Lily Francis. Number 10, Kylie Cooper Ready. Number 11, George Daniel Saxon. Number 16, Mary Marions. Number 21, our officials today, will be assisted by Jason King, and our second assistant will be Malachi Gomes. Our fourth officials today, Shalisa Williams, our match commissioner, Sawyer Williams, and our referee assessor. It will be the man himself, Trevor Ross. It's Mad Sunday. At halftime stage of the second game, we have penalty shootouts for the males and a penalty shootout for the females. So, it's going to be fun, and you will yourself a freebie at the bar. So, let's get ready to rumble! Let's move the Let's get down!
Xavier Richardson is number 16. Kevon Hawley, the man we call Stiffy, he's number 21. Kevoy Hawley, his brother's number 25. He's playing in the centre-back position today with Alexander Fleming out. So he's playing in the centre-back along with Garcia as Delani Francis puts it forward.
We're seeing the debut of the man Cardinal Rene for the Uprising.
That's the man.
We also seen who is that man in defense? He looks big and imposing in defense. Skinniness.
That is the man, Thierry Amersin. He's number 31.
Thierry.
Yes.
Is that anything?
I don't want to venture a guess into that region. I don't want to get anything wrong. I have a habit of getting on the bad side of Uprising players because I get their names wrong. So I don't like to play around with the Uprising.
Well, that means I'm on everybody's bad side because I never get the name right, just as I never get the prediction right.
Speaking of prediction, Johnson, what are you seeing today?
I'll predict closer to the end.
That's Millie style, Johnson. You can't do that.
So are you trying to tell me that Millie is a cheat? You said that.
I'm not going to say that.
I hope Millie's listening. I hope Millie's listening. Millie, you heard that for yourself.
Millie's not going to come in here and clout me in the back of my head.
I didn't say it.
Neither did I.
Well, AI have it live. AI has it live.
Well, we'll go back on the tape and it will never be heard that the doc said anything to do with Millington.
You said Millie predicts close to the end. That's cheating.
That's all I said. That is all
That's cheating.
I said. I never said it was cheating. You said it was cheating.
We agree that's cheating.
We's a word in French. Booted along there by Louisy.
Now you look at the starting lineup. Can you see the formation for each team?
From what I'm seeing,
is it clear?
The Diamond, they're playing the usual 4-4-2 Diamond formation with, you're seeing it's the number 4 in Javon Hurd is playing up front for them alongside Jamari Francis.
This possibly is his first start.
Yes, I think it is his first start. And then you're seeing Hawley, Garvey, Smeens, and Millington making up the Diamond in midfield. Some poke forward by Hawley toward Stiffy. Then you see the back 4 of the man Jaden Rowan. That's Hawley, Garcia, and Xavier Richardson.
Now look at that play in particular. When he passed the ball back, when you look at him ahead of him, he had more space in front than he had behind. Indeed. And when he passed the ball back, the defender, his player was immediately under pressure. He never even turned to see what space he had in front of him. You play back when you can't go forward. You don't just play back because you can play back.
You have to look. You always have to look.
Ooh, I was slow.
Very slow there by Thierry Amersin, but yes, that wide toward Kamari. Good work there by
Kamari. It's too early.
Not sure. Lumped forward there by Hawley. Good ball looking for Smeens. And Francis does not do well with that one. Jared Smeens.
Smeens is slow.
Smeens back inside. And Shamar Brown spills it out for a corner.
Did he hurt his hand?
I think so. I must say that I'm a bit confused for the Uprising FC's formation.
Okay.
Just a bit.
You're not sure what it is?
I'm usually good at picking them out, but it looks like Delali Francis is playing at centre back and Sean is playing out wide.
Are they playing with 3 or 4 backs?
They play with a back 4, but it adapts based.
Not used to be, look to be in the left midfield position.
But he's also playing at left back when they're out of possession. So it adapts based on the phase of the game that they're in.
Okay.
So I need to see it in a more base setting rather than a phase of the game to really pick it out. This is played into the area, good attack there by Millington, but doesn't make contact. Jones gets away with it.
It's a one-man attack.
It was just Jones, the Booker John, hiding behind the defender. Here's Millington.
He will have to play a major role tonight.
Indeed. He's been one of their best players thus far this season. He's got himself some national team and looks as well as Millington off the back of his excellent performances in the league.
Ugh, no good touch. No good touch.
See, this is what, look at where Sean is, look what Delaney is. It looks like Sean is playing at right back and Delaney is playing at centre back alongside Amar Singh, and then that is at left back. Well, I must say, I'm going to ask Chavoy about this. It's catching my eye. It's interesting. I'm going to ask Chavoy about this. I'm going to ask him, because me and Chavoy have a good relationship. discuss tactics and things like this. I want to see what his idea is, his thinking in making this move. I like it. It's making me think. Because he's pushing higher and wider. So he's playing like the traditional right back, but now what you're seeing is that Kamari holds the width and he tucks into more of a sixth position, playing the second defensive midfielder alongside Jaden. So he's starting at right back, then inverting into the center. Very interesting.
Tell him the first cheer. Tell him the first cheer when you come in. The first cheer. Yeah.
Here's Trigums looking for Jaden. Jaden playing against his former club. Boots this one looking for Derek, but easy readings there for Carlos Reyes. Goal kick. The man Kamoni Jackson in the middle today. Of course, he was the referee for that game. That I think it'll go down in infamy last. Was it on Friday evening?
Why?
He was the referee. And he had,
I was so special about that game.
was what, 4 cards given up in that one? 4 red cards?
The first cheer.
The 2 direct and a second and 2. So 3 red cards overall. 3 red cards in one game. First 2 yellows for the man Liddy, and then a yellow for Junior and a red for Junior and a red for Yatta.
It was a strange old game.
Well, he had everything. Had a last minute goal, had drama, had a penalty, had a missed penalty, had everything. That's trouble at the back as Gavi deals with it only as far as Jaden. Jaden, as you remember, had his best season a few years ago. It was 2021 when I think he scored about 10 goals and had about 14 assists. That was the same year that the man Jared Smeens had about 20-something goals, and Jalen Smeens had about 15. Millington whips it around as Nat gets in the way. I should have my years correct with that as Sean Hodge. Hodge progressing forward. Goes back toward Trigums. Tries a flicked pass. Sean again. It's like finding a Trey on the outside. Couldn't keep it in play. Goal kick.
So we're 11 minutes in. Nothing yet?
Nothing yet.
Nothing to write home about?
Very even Steven game thus far. Just it's still
Millie will say it's not even Steven, it's even Johnson. But we are expecting fireworks. When the fireworks will come, I don't know. In the last game that you spoke about, the fireworks came at the end.
At the very end. Fireworks it was.
We're expecting fireworks all through.
I'm hoping so. What is some goals? I want to see the man
We're
card
also
get firing.
expecting a bumper crowd here tonight. Crowd building steadily.
Launch forward, Francis. On his best work, and it's Rowan. That's not Rowan, that's Hurd, and he runs over a man.
Hurd has to be careful tonight. He has been throwing his body in. I saw early on he threw in a sliding tackle and missed everything. And you know, Jackson is a no-nonsense man. He's the red card demon. So if I was playing, I would be on my best behavior. As a matter of fact, I'll be playing with a Bible in my back pocket.
Well, he needs to be on his best behavior for sure. Jackson's a policeman.
And the one thing I would say though, the Uprising cannot afford to take this game lightly, because you could see them almost overconfident, because they figure now they have a very strong team. Uprising is depleted, but you know you have to take the bull by the horn early, because the longer you let weaker teams in the game, the harder it is to get them out of the game.
Indeed. the longer you let, if you let it live, it will outgrow you.
Was that from Einstein or Socrates?
I wish. I read it on Instagram. Here's Jamari. Jamari, who's has been really heating up the goal scoring charts down the youth league. I think he's second in the goal scoring charts right now. Or was he first? I think maybe he tied first. Might be
Now who's
tied for
ahead?
first.
Robin?
It's him, Robin, and I think Hennis are very close together right now. All in and around that 6-goal range, so it's going to be a very interesting race for that Youth League Golden Boot. An idea for a ball there by Millington, but not quite read the same way by Hurd. I wonder if that Hurd has any relation to the other Hurd that played for Diamond Queens a few years ago.
I'm not privy.
I can't remember the youngsters, but I knew there was a Hurd that played for the Queens. Was her name Chloe Hurd?
Oh yes, I think they are brothers and sisters.
It may be. It's booted forward, Booker's fast. But Tigrell is off his line quickly. Tigrell and Rennie, former teammates, both on Spartans and for Purple House. Together on Purple House for a few seasons at the inter-house level. Millington. Twists and turns. Is his strength. Finding Ruan. Ruan looking very comfortable in his left back position. Millington showing some quick feet, turning, twisting, shifting it toward Garvey. Now Smeens. Smeens flips this one over the top on search of Stiffy, and Nat has to do some good work. A volley toward goal that Brown will take rather
Just
easily.
a little bit more on that. He could have stretched the keeper, you know.
Indeed.
Because the keeper was way off the line.
Just had a wild swing of his boot at it. Sean and Jarvis combining well. Now Sean tries the incisive pass forward that's read brilliantly by...
Why is Arm not going down the line? See, he ran inside, so he didn't give Kevoy enough angle to pass that ball one time.
The ball forward by Millington, Francis, and Hurd.
That was
Francis
dangerous,
as well.
dangerous.
Francis across toward Nat Gums. Gums. Stiffy.
It looks to me as if the Uprising, they're playing three across the back, you know. Because it looks more like Nat is playing in a left mid position. Or he's in the left back and pushing up.
He's in the left back and he's pushing up because you'll see now when they drop off in defensive shape, you'll see Jarvis and Jaden Fleming pick up the two defensive midfield roles, and Trey Gomez pushes just in front of them. So they form a line of 4 and a line of 3. Seeing Derek and Cardinal staying high for them. They trust their defensive shape enough for just a one-man overload as Jamari tried to break inside. Amos Singh said none of that.
It's a handball.
Handball, dangerous position. Very dangerous position.
As I said, the Uprising has started casually, very, very slow.
Well, they have two potential left feet that can go for that one. You know, Millington is good with both feet.
And you know my usual criticism, who is at the far pole? Look at that. A ball coming from the far end. Nobody, Smith is trying to sneak over, but he needs more angle. Because if the ball comes over, he'll be running the ball out. Because I wouldn't go near pole, I would go far pole, but nobody going to the far pole. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Maybe he's going for goal.
Can't go for good, the angle is not right.
So left footer, maybe not.
Look at Smeens now.
He is going to have a hit at goal for this one. I had a feeling he would have gone for goal.
But even so, he had to go to the far pole.
Indeed, he did. Johnson, I think you need to hold a clinic with all the teams, teaching them set pieces. because
But it's also in the build-up of play. When the players start to come down the right-hand side, you find that the forwards, they run straight, and they don't give enough width so that space could open up in the middle.
indeed, and that's the key principle of attack. If you don't attack with width,
That's the
you
carelessness
were
I'm speaking
fouled,
of.
very careless by the
And now he fouls him.
Oh, Jackson doesn't give it.
That's what I'm talking about. The carelessness in defense. Too casual.
Gums and Jones. Good cycling of possession. Jones progressing the ball well. Pokes it wide there for Jaden Fleming. Jaden looking for a pass.
To who?
It was in between both Rennie and Denny Derrick.
Delaney is going to drive. He's going to drive. Oh, he's trying to get inside too early. He had the whole of the
I
outside.
think he took a bad touch.
Oh, Ashan has space.
In the right back position. And
That's a weak cross.
again, that's the little bit of confusion I have, because I know Delaney is a pretty good crosser of the ball, but I guess maybe he's not quite applying the principles, because if you remember, for the large majority of the season, they were swapped. Delaney was playing right back and Ashan was at centre back. But now it looks like they've switched around. I guess they're like,
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if, with the inclusion of Thierry, when Roscoe comes back, whether he will play on the outside or the inside.
Indeed, when the first question is, does Roscoe come straight back in? The second question is, if he does come back in, who does he come back in for?
I think what they've done, they've put Ashan on the outside and Delaney on the inside to get the speed on the inside, because the last couple of games that they got beaten, they were stretched in the middle. And there were lots of one-on-one. So they wanted, I think they need speed, pace in the middle. And I think that Delaney provides much more pace than Ashan.
That may be it. That might just be it, you know. But in that case, why not play Nat, who's a more natural centre back? A centre back.
He doesn't have the pace either.
I think that's pretty fast.
He's pretty fast, but he still doesn't have. Ashan is pretty fast too, you know.
He is.
But he doesn't have the breakneck pace to keep up with people like Sylvanus and
Jaron, who will see action together later. For the first time as Delaney gets across and does well again.
And also experience.
Of course, we know Delaney.
Delaney has national team experience.
Exactly. Who would have played centre back with the U15s national side? It may have been on another age. One of those age groups he played at centre back. Of course, he's very versatile, because when he won the Inter-House Championship as a captain for Yellow House, Coach Kivoy Lake had him playing at CDM. He was playing in the 6, and he really drove the team from that defensive midfield position. But you know, when he started with Coach Cleo, he was a right midfielder. He was a winger. So you just seen the evolution.
When he started with Tonygon School, where was he?
As Booker drives it.
That's what you call a Booker drive.
The first opportunity for Booker.
When he started, I think he played in the flank. No, his brother played on the flank. He would have played in the centre back at Stony Gong School.
Oh, interesting. That one there was no aware of. And then again, the primary school leagues, I didn't really start doing them until very recently.
So we have crept up to 22 minutes. Indeed. Nothing yet, except a Booker drive. That's a red flag. Cleared away by Kevoy. So far, so good for Diamond FC.
Well, is it a red flag? I like
about the Booker drive.
I like to see good, strong defensive performances, and I'm seeing two very solid defensives thus far. I like to see defensive.
The real test comes when you're tired, not when you're fresh.
It's true. It's very true, but
that's good power.
Well, that's a miss. And
there's a hit and a
Paulie
miss.
knew he couldn't miss that one. Jones back. Trey Gums. Trey has space. Trey He has a punch for getting assists, he does. And he's going to find Booker, and Booker hits it. Easy enough for Tandra Luiz, but...
Straight at the keeper, the far pole was open. But I don't think he had time to look up.
Amarcina, still Amarcina. And it's headed forward.
You know, I would like to see Emerson pace. I would like to see him stretch. I wonder if he has that breakneck pace that I'm talking about.
I know. I need to see.
Because if it is that he has that breakneck pace, then I think that they have found the correct piece to the puzzle. Because they have pace up front, but generally they're lacking pace behind.
Yes.
And in the middle. Because you have Jarvis, you have Deeds, and you have Jaden. They all play about the same.
They're rhythm players. They're not quite they're not going to break away and drive past you. And that's why you saw for a while the Uprising, they tried to man Defari Francis in midfield. Because they wanted that burst of pace.
Yes,
but then he lost the burst of pace. Jones. Booker, great strength.
Oh,
Booker.
a touch.
Almost got through.
No good touch.
He's woken up, you know.
He's working up a sweat.
This is the dangerous Booker. Looking for Smeens, a brilliant work by Francis. Amarcina is going to find Jones. Jones shifts it past one and goes across the net.
I must say that Jones have lost quite a bit of weight and now looking slim, trim and ready.
He's looking back to his usual Jarvis Jones self. It's a foul and a free kick. Still goalless here half through this first half. It's been an even
if I'm not
game.
mistaken, the man Remy was beaten today, 3-2, and the Masters by St. Martin. So I don't think he's going to be in a good mood.
Oh, really? I heard the game was going on.
Oh, it was a beautiful game.
I was in
and
church.
they partied until 5 o'clock this afternoon.
That sounds about right.
That's the beauty about the Masters. We never lose. We play and we fet.
It's always a winner. It's runners trying to find Hurd. It's Brown. It was well enough. Ashawn. Kamari. He played a pass. Didn't quite see who was playing the pass to.
It was a good touch if someone was there,
If
but he
someone
never
was
looked.
Exactly. If there was someone, there was a great pass. No one popped in that space. Here's Nat. Progressing down the other side. Trigums is in an offside position, so he won't go to
I blame that offside on Nat.
Indeed.
Because Nat carried the ball straight in his direction and then turned. Give him the ball. Give him the ball and overlap.
He was making the run, so then you wasted his run, so by the time the ball cycles back around, he couldn't get back. Well, this game is it's going to go down to the wire, I think, Johnson. Because, usually, on a usual, if Uprising have a game, John will find a goal. Once Uprising play, John will find a goal.
But if Western Predators plays, Booker will find a goal.
Will he?
I'm looking to my right and I'm seeing the crowd just pouring in here, perhaps anticipating a good game here and I have a better game next. It's going to be really something to look at. Is that the man? Am I seeing right?
I was looking to make sure. It's a former Uprising man, isn't it?
Also, I think the last team he played for was Lions, or he went to Uprising after.
I think he transferred to Uprising, transferred back to Uprising, but never played when he transferred back.
That's the man.
It's a man, Foo. Foo's in the house. The former Uprising man, former Roaring Lions man. I miss seeing Foo play, you know.
Is that a dark shirt?
It's a dark
Darks now have colors. Foo is in the house.
Man, Foo. Good to see him. Man, Antoine as well, the former Uprising man.
Now playing for?
He's with the EastEnders
Marshalling the defense for EastEnders.
Marshall, one of the best defenders in the league this season. I always give him the compliments.
You see, once he's fit, he's a different kettle of fish.
He's an excellent defender, Excellent defender. Because he has pace.
And I think EastEnders just need one other piece to the puzzle. They need a finisher. If they get a finisher, they will be a force to be reckoned with in this league. Trust me on that.
If EastEnders can find goals, they will be a
Well,
problem.
of course, if you have a finisher, you will find goals.
They will
What do
be
you think
a
finishers
problem.
do? Find the goal.
Because I look at their midfield, I really like the Rogers brothers they have in there, but Caden and
And they
Aiden,
play very compact defense.
very tight at the back. Of course, led by their captain Antoine. But you have some good pieces around him as well. And yeah, of course, you have probably, by my estimation, the best goalkeeper in the league, Jelani Lawrence.
If a ball is passed back and the keeper tries to control it and it pop up and hits his hand,
It's not a handball.
we fine.
Let's
Rose, if one of your own players pass the ball back, the keeper controls it, but it pops up and hits his hand, what will happen? The keeper hand pass back from his own player. No, try to control it, but it pop up and hit his hand.
Yes,
And
Rennie.
play with the hand.
Rennie gives it away. Smeeds now. As the FC look to make a break, and you can see the principle the FC are trying to apply. That's a foul. Jackson will blow that. He was looking for his opportunity to blow that one. That was a two-hand shove to his back. You can see the principle that DFC are trying to apply with their two forwards. They want.
Is that another yellow shirt? Are you telling me that Ducks have shirts on sale? Oh no, she's not backing down Ducks.
That's a dog shirt.
So are you saying that Diamond's chief supporter is supporting Ducks tonight?
Well, it looks so. That looks like a Ducks logo to me.
You know, you see what I'm seeing, right?
Indeed.
Look what happened.
The ball will come over.
See
There's
what
no one
happened?
there.
See
Yep.
what happened?
Yep. There's no one there.
And look at him demonstrating now to the person who passed the ball. Obviously, if the ball coming from that angle, you have to come from the opposite angle. You gotta give that weight.
Needs to be a better understanding of angles in football in general. I like
If you see that happens more, you will see more goals scoring in angle of football. Trust me.
Well, we don't take advantage of set piece opportunities. The way football is moving these days,
You
everyone
gotta
wants
just
to.
kick and just hope.
Indeed.
It has to be a plan.
Everyone's trying to play total football. Everyone wants the goals to look pretty. 1, 2, 3 billion passes before and all that fancy stuff. So we've lost the art of Route 1 football. Put the ball in the box, make a run, and get a header on the ball.
For me, there's a time to play Route 1 and there's a time to build up.
Indeed.
You have to test the pulse of the opposition. Because the important thing is to catch them off guard, you know, catch the opposition disorganized.
Exactly. If you're formulaic, you become easy to defend, as Booker drives it. And that's why teams like the Ducks and Lions are so
goes
hard.
out of the park.
They're so hard to defend against because they are not formulaic. They have different ways they can attack you. They attack through the center, they attack out wide, they can move quickly, they can move on the counter. So with the different ways of attacking, you don't quite know what to expect. And that's why they score so many goals. Come the Uprising again, it's Ashon. Flag is up because there's 2 balls in the field. I think the ball has come back over. Drop ball there for Ashon. He switches it across, but it's well read by Xavier.
I haven't seen much of Smeens. Is he there?
He's getting on the ball, but he's getting on the ball in the deep areas. Look there, he's getting on the ball deep and trying to.
No, he needs to start the break. Too
looking
slow,
at
too
the
slow,
center
too
runners
slow.
going.
You need to drive with the ball.
Looking to play quarterback. Sometimes you need to be the offense. Ashana. So there, look what Ashana was doing, just driving, penetrating. If the ball is moving, you're harder to defend against. Out for a throw.
No, that's the difference between Delaney and the right defense and Ashan. Delaney can get that ball across goal, and Delaney can bust inside the box from that position. And yes, it will be much more. Oh, that's a good ball! Goal! What a lovely header!
Put the respect on Jaden Fleming.
Aye.
That ball was pitch perfect, you know.
What a goal!
He put that ball like he was resting a teacup on a saucer. Perfect. Literal perfection by Jaden Fleming. What a ball. What a header. What a goal. 1 goal to nothing there. And that's what you talk about when you say angles, Johnson. That's the angle you wanted. Oh, and that ball from Jaden. Brilliant, you know. Creativity out of the half space. The deep lying playmaker.
Fine finish. Oh, he just pounded it into the back of the net. Tigwell didn't know what hit the back of the net.
It's a perfect header. A bullet header. And the opening goal in this game, for all the names involved, comes from a name you wouldn't really expect it to. The man Denny Derrick opens the scoring.
In the 33rd minute.
And now it's Jared. Jared busting past Thierry. Jared! And Garvey got caught offside.
Which is a shame.
Man, Jared taking the initiative. That's what you like to see from Jared Smeens. Take initiative and drive at players. Make yourself difficult to defend against. Captain play well by Derek, the goal scorer. Try to play forward toward Academy. Now it's Millington breaking away at pace. Millington as a runner. Millington looking through towards Smeens. Smeens had drifted offside.
And again, one of the reasons why they're going offside, the one is too straight.
Indeed.
Even though you run forward, you could just open up, see the ball, see the man, see the goal.
Shifted wide toward Kamari. Good burst of pace.
Did well.
Kamari.
And good move again by Trey.
Once it, but it was read all the way by Harley. Goal kick. He's played well at centre back, you know. Looked very composed as the man Kevoy Harley. There's 1 goal to nothing. I was looking for the scoreboard, but the scoreboard hasn't changed yet.
As you look, of course, at the benches, the Diamonds bench looking very porous, very holy.
Indeed, not many. Well, the bench list is very lengthy and extensive, but the bench has more coaches than players.
Perhaps at any time, any one of the coaches could be summoned.
Well, unless Lentz wants to.
I know he went in the goal once, even though he was a little bit round, a little bit fluff. He did quite well.
Johnson, I'm not getting into that one with you. I am not getting into that one with you at all.
More Ducks in the house. I'm seeing more yellow jersey. Looks like Ducks so far.
I'm just waiting on the Plunkett posse. That's all I'm waiting to see today. I see Plunkett posse, I'm happy. Francis tripped up.
That boy is very clever. He sneaks fouls in and behaves as if he's an innocent spider.
I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
I'm too young. I'm too young to die. The ref never even looked his way, but he did it cleverly.
Like Jackson, you know, there's not much nonsense, not much talking involved. No nonsense at all, just calling what
That's why he's known as Action Jackson.
The original Action Jackson. There's a few imitators.
Yes, the original AJ.
A couple imitators, also known as the Sons, but there's no one better than the original Action Jackson. Ashan.
Action Ashan?
Not quite. He doesn't have as much action as the Jackson 5, the Jackson posse.
The Jackson 3, or is the Jackson 4? Here comes Kimari down the right hand side. Oh, Kevoy read that well.
I think it's a Jackson 5, you know, because you have the original Action Jackson.
That's the dad.
You have Jacko Jackson, that's Calic Jackson.
Uh-huh.
You have Tarek Jackson.
That's 3.
You have Jarek Jackson.
That's 4.
And you have Jamalia Jackson.
Oh, she's a Jackson too?
Oh, she's a Jacko as
I
well.
thought she's a Harris.
Well, she's a part of the Jacko posse.
Oh, just like the Jackson 5, 1 female and 4 male.
Right. She's a part of the Jacko posse. She's the janitor of the group.
I wonder if they could sing.
I wouldn't want to bet my life on that. I don't think you want to hear it. From Coach and Jamalia, I don't think they can sing at all. The throw taken quickly. Jones. Just put this one toward Rene Trey. That one is cleared away.
Stiffy.
Jared. Good one, too. Shifting it wide, he has Thierry.
Let me go over his head.
Oh, and Ashawn catches that one. Ashawn's the wrong sport. You need to remember he's Angola's cricket captain, you know.
You know what?
He's trying to catch that one.
I like what I've seen so far from. That's a good one. I was just about to tell you, I like what I've seen so far from Terry. He looks very solid in defense, but he has not been really, but a while ago he was, but he has not been truly tested. I want to see what speed he has.
He has good reactionary speed. I want to see his straight.
But he looks like an imposing figure back there.
He's a big man. He is a big man. It will be interesting to see as this game goes on, as the season goes on. Corner for the DFC. They do pose some danger from corners. Like some Millington in there, who we know can get his head on these sorts of deliveries around the back. This means the near post, Stiffy tries to pocket at goal, but it goes behind for a goal kick. Tussle, come on.
There's a lot of handballs today. Look how easy he did that. What's going on?
Well, that wasn't even cricket. I'm not sure what that was.
I was watching a Western show today. They had a snake in a bottle, and they had a bet that once you put your hand on the bottle, once the snake bites, you're going to pull your hand back. 90% of the persons pull their hand back when the snake bites in the bottle.
Of course.
It's just a reaction.
Of course you will. You're afraid. As Derek trying to get onto this one. Good hustling, good fighting by Garcia. This means clever touches. A heavy boot forward. Shamar Brown has been off his line brilliantly. He's marshaled this box well, so those through balls are not quite getting through. Come on.
Do you realize that the majority of our spectators since either on the right or the left? Trey, he can't catch that. Not on his best day. So on the right you have a posse, and on the left you have a posse. In the middle, those are the ones that are neutral. And you don't have many neutral fans.
Not at all.
So I could think that everyone on the right back in the Docks. Everyone on the left back in Uprising. In the middle, they're just neutral.
Everybody else. There's been miscommunication, but Thierry.
Good composure.
Well, got it away somehow. Just went for his head, used his foot in the end, but it worked. Jaden turns, twist, finds Hodge. Good pass inside. Jones can't corral it. Jones. Rennie back to Jones. And Jones's efforts were speculative at best. Jaden reprimands him as well. There was no need for that.
We are already into the 42nd minute.
Game has flown by. Absolutely flown. It is 1-0. Goal coming off the head of Denny Derrick. As it's Francis who finds Jaden. Jaden, can he create something else? He finds Trey, and Trey has a swipe at it. Blocked away by Garcia. And now Stiffy. Trying to dribble himself back into trouble. Trey can't take it down. Thierry does well. Jones a bit loose. Good ball inside. Rennie.
Looked like he was in the offside position.
Indeed. Did come from outside position.
Who hurt
Jackson did see
himself?
it.
Garcia?
Yes, sir.
Can't afford to lose Garcia now. They have already lost Alex.
Well, it would be a very, very big miss if Garcia was to come out as well. 1-0. This one, goal scored. The 32nd minute of play off the boot. Well, off the head of the man Danny Derrick. Got assist for Jaden Fleming. A lovely ball over the top. And it's our first real look at the new look Uprising FC, of course. Oh, there have been a number of incoming transfers for the Uprising. With the likes of the two we're seeing today, and Thierry Amorsine and Cadney Rennie coming into the side. So it's a couple others.
And on the substitution bench.
The man Leon Weil, who's still to come as well off the bench. As well as the man Sylvester Emmanuel.
I'm seeing a switch. Have you seen that switch? Nat is now on the right back position, and Ashawn has gone to the left back position. I wonder why.
Not sure. Jared?
Is there something that we're missing?
Well, we don't want to create something down the other side. There's a lot of creating on the right side. Maybe they want to create on the left. Here comes Ashawn. Ashawn driving. Ashawn puts this one into the mixer. And behind for a corner.
We are bordering on halftime. We're on to the 44th minute here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium. It's Mad Sunday, and it's Diamond versus the Uprising. In the second game, the nightcap, the big kahuna, the big bow wow, the yippee-yo, the yippee-yay. It will be Docks FC versus Attackers at 8 p.m. sharp. You got to be here.
It's a new look Docks as well. Because they have a couple incoming transfers. It's up for a corner.
Another corner.
Of course, they've brought in a few big names. The likes of Imani Amini. He's gone over. Now they have two matters at Docks United.
So what are we going to say? Matter one, matter two?
Matter one and matter two. It's floated in.
Sounds like a game. Trey. Ooh, good work.
Very good work. It's X, is it? Is that
Xavier.
X?
Xavier has speed, but look at the big man go.
Oh, Delaney does well. Delaney does very well. Shifts it past the man. Wins the throw.
Did you see how many minutes extra, additional, injury?
I did not.
Maybe nothing went up.
Wasn't looking, to be honest. Lonnie under pressure has a Smeeds for company. Brown.
Brown doing quite well with his feet. A lot of balls have been played with his feet.
It's something he's been working on. Something he has definitely been working on. Nat.
Oh, I'm paying attention.
Good one too.
Early ball.
Jones closed down in Billington.
That one. And as a striker, when you make those runs, you want to be rewarded because you're not going to make the second one. Because allow him to run, hold the ball up, allow the defense to set up, and then try to pass the ball inside. Obviously, it's going to be deflected. Reward the striker. Yeah. Nat? Well, they're rewarded with the whistle. It's halftime here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium.
1-0 here at the half. Goal coming in the 32nd minute. It was off the boot, well, off the head. I keep saying the boot, off the head of the man, Denny Derrick. Good assist for Jaden Fleming. So at the half, it is Diamond FC 0, Uprising FC 1. We are back live here at the RAGTC. Not missed any action. I apologize for the late start and coverage. Both myself and Johnson were taking care of some matters at halftime.
No, we were both looking for food. Tell the people the truth.
Why did you have to go and spoil it for us?
Tell the people the truth.
It's a long day. We have 2 games. We're going to get hungry, so we won't get into some food.
I wish I could just come out of the arm booth and go and tell them. Corner's been kicked. Everybody line up in the middle. Nobody at the far pole.
I know. It's frustrating. It frustrates me as a coach because my team does the same thing. And no matter how much you tell
no matter
them,
how you tell them, they still do the same
no matter
thing.
how you tell them, go to the back post, the ball will find you. The ball will find you. It doesn't matter.
Because a lot of times they head it, but it still come there.
Indeed.
And then because the crowd is there, but then you don't have to go there immediately.
You can end up there, but start wider. Make your life easier.
But give yourself a third option.
And here's Smeeds. Smeeds! Oh, he almost got it.
That was a lovely shot.
We don't see
What am I hearing here? The horn.
That's the horn. You're the host in the building.
Yes, but she's a traitor because she's wearing yellow.
She's wearing the
not
uniform
blue.
today. Well, I wonder what that's meaning. I think we have to ask. Here's Derek. Who's going to find?
She also has a yellow horn.
That's a lot of Ducks United support.
I told her that she's shaving horns.
No, Jaden, he falls down at Smeeds and Smeeds again.
He's going to take it
again for
Smeeds,
Smeeds.
but this time straight at the man. Oh, the game is heating up.
Well, Smeeds is shooting from the hip.
Just like the crowd is built. I went down in the crowd and I got some participants for the penalty shootout, and they're bubbling.
Johnson, why did you invite me?
Huh?
Why didn't you invite me?
I would invite you on the one condition, that you shoot against Millie.
I take the deal. I take the deal 1,000 times out of 1,000.
Are you saying you could beat Millie in a penalty shootout?
Johnson, I guarantee it.
Listen, I only have about 55 EC cents in my car, but I would bet all of that on Millie.
Yeah, Johnson, I don't know if you remember, but I was a penalty taker,
I don't remember.
I was a penalty
I don't
taker.
remember.
I was very much a penalty taker.
You see, I'm going to back Millie. He has a lot of talk.
That's true. He does talk a lot. He does have.
Here comes the man. Oh, that's a sizzling tackle coming in here. Oh, that's a scorcher. Woo! And the ball went all the way
That's what I like to see.
into the all the way over into the turf field. What a tackle.
That's a Harley tackle. That's his trademark. That's his specialty. That typical Cavoy Harley crunch. He got all of it and then some.
What a tackle that was.
Jackson is having a word with them, making it known. It's been a clean game, guys. No need.
Is that a throw?
It will be a throw. But he's just making sure that there's no need for any extra affairs as that throw is taken. As Sean back in the right back position. So I think I figured out the principle. It's the overlapping.
Tigran is late! Garcia runs into the Booker wall.
Ooh.
Good work by Garcia. Garcia showing strength, showing passion, showing tenacity. Here comes Stiffy Licious. Licious plays it through to the youngster, but the youngster can't beat the power. Oh, that's good work.
Oh, good composure.
By Thierry. It's not Thierry Henry, but it's Thierry
Amarcine. I hope I'm getting it right, but I think I am. I think it's Amarcine. This is played wide by Kamari. He has 3 counts for support. Good quick football again from the Uprising. We need some penetration. They need some penetrative runs. Didn't quite have them. Only 2 runners ahead of the ball just then. Now it's Stiffy. Smeeds is charging. Smeeds is on the charge.
That's gone like the
Francis
ball.
was matching. Oh, that's a handball. That's a handball in a
Against who?
pretty dangerous positions. It was the man Francis who got his hands up. That's a pretty dangerous position because that's Smeeds' country, far out is it? Is it about 25, 30 yards out? It's about 28 yards out. Just about 28 yards. Definitely nowhere out of Smeens' shooting range.
Smeens land. Still 1-0.
The game is very much in the balance.
Balance? It's offsided by 1.
A 1-goal lead is never safe.
Don't say that to Millie. He don't want to hear that. Smeens. 3-man wall. Smeens. Can he break down that 3-man fence? Smeens goes low. Cleared away by Delaney. Trey. 2. Jabo. Jabo goes on the outside looking for space. The transition is slow. Kevoy, a no-nonsense defender, clears it, almost taking out the AR1.
Indeed. No once the defender showing there was no nonsense there at all. Very happy to get that one out of the danger zone.
Throwing for the Uprising is going to be taken by the man, Ashawn Hodge, deep in the Diamonds defensive half.
It's Jones. Another throw. Just throw this one in as Jaden tearing as well. Denny Derrick.
Goal scorer.
Derrick love a reverse pass. Trey Gums.
Spinning.
Trey. They need a runner again. Looking for a runner through the middle.
Oh, that's good work by Denny.
Very good work by Denny Derrick. It's not a very good game today as Derrick.
Yes.
Jones. Trey. Jones.
He's spinning around like a satellite dish. Can he find a signal? He does. Kamari. Mari back to Jabo. Jabo. Cleared with the foot there by Tigel. I hate to see when people do that, you know. It's almost like they're giving you a second chance at the cherry. Or is it too fast for them to get down?
I just think he couldn't get down to it. So he had to use what he could. And I pretty much have the opposite view. Whatever works for you works. Once it doesn't go in.
Okay. But if it goes in, you look bad, you know.
Goes in, it looks
really bad.
Very bad.
Smeens with the counter. Smeens, play! Sida! No, too late, too late, too late, too late, Smeens. Mas Rapido. No, you're wrong, Smeens. He was offside. Mas Rapido, no?
He played the ball way too late.
Too slow.
The ball needed to come a fraction
The
earlier.
player waited and waited and waited. Then he passed and he was in an offside position.
Holding it up, trying to hold it, but the ball was...
But then again, the player moved straight too. He didn't move diagonal either.
There's a change coming.
Is it Gavi for Gavi? No.
It's...
Hurd.
Hurd is going and Kasim Gavi is going to come in.
Okay, so now we have the Gavi connection.
We have the Gavi posse.
Do you think
on
that the
pitch.
Gavi connection will connect?
I hope so.
Now look at the crowd building, especially on my right. There are not many neutral fans here. You're either Ducks, Uprising, or Diamonds, Uprising, Ducks, Attackers.
Well, for the first time in the AFL, we're going to see the debut for the man Leon Weil.
He's in.
He just come in to replace the man Jaden Fleming.
Let's see what he has.
Will it be a like swap in the midfield area? Does appear to be so.
Where's he slotting
He
in?
slots right into the midfield, right where Jaden was playing. Trey. Booker. Onrushing there, Kamari, Gums.
Appealing for handball?
Nothing doing at all. And Garvey's on the charge.
It's a good header. The man Delaney has played well in the back there too.
Excellent job at centre back. You never really questioned his credentials at centre back, you know. It was more about Ashan's effectiveness at right back. As Takarel does well enough.
One thing with Booker, he's not shy at all at shooting.
Of course not.
Here comes Gavi. Gavi's going at 152 ounces per hour. There he goes. Gavi. Oh, Gavi's down.
Oh, boy.
Gavi's hit hard.
That's a big man hitting a bigger man.
That's a man's push.
Indeed.
And Harley doesn't like it.
Not
She
the
don't like.
slightest. No like.
No like. But Gavin looked fast.
Oh, he was
Do you know that he
chugging.
was on Yellow House?
Oh, you would know, of course. Of course.
I'm making a few more enemies. Here comes Jabo. But played out of touch there by Millie.
Did he not win a Best Midfielder award for Interhouse?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
1
God.
year.
He won a Best Midfielder
But
award.
he had a fine season. People were surprised, but he did have a fine season.
It's surprising for
Means.
sure.
Oh, he's brought down. No good. Card for Trey. Trey's trying to run away.
He's trying to run away, but Jackson's going to give it to him either way. Jackson
Ah.
is here.
And this is in a dangerous area because this is Means country.
Again, Jackson, he's not a referee that cares whether you look on or say, if you don't want to
He's
see the
gonna
card,
he's gonna hit you with those cards from the hip.
he'll give it to you
He
behind
ain't
your
even
back.
pulling the card. He giving you the card and pull.
Drawing it like a policeman drawing his gun.
It's Means country. It's Means land. He was off target the first time he went low. Will he go high this time? I could see him go into the far pole left of the keeper. Upright.
Is there something in the works? Look at where Millie is standing.
Millie.
Is there something in the works?
Where's Millie standing?
Right in front of Smeens.
Gonna give it back to him. Smeens! Straight at the purple dragon. Straight at the purple dragon. Nat, on the pressure from Xavier, plays it back to Jabo, out wide to the goal scorer, Denny Derrick. Denny Derrick can't find his feet.
Maybe his first battle of the game, Denny Derrick.
True, by Xavier. Ball played forward. Here comes the speedy Gavi. Speedy Gavi is holding and pulling and turning. He's getting hands all over. It looked like a boxing match.
Johnson, well, how can you say something like that? The speedy Gavi.
Didn't he look fast?
He looked fast in comparison to what?
He's faster than Millie, that's for sure. Ball played on the left hand side. Then he's away. But look at Xavier go.
That's speed.
Xavier!
That's
Xavier! Oh, he's fast. He's the speedy Gonzalez.
That's what speed is, Johnson.
Is he faster than Gavi?
Johnson.
We could have that race at halftime.
That's we don't need the race. We can start Gavi at the halfway line and start Xavier at the goal line.
Did you not see Gavi a while ago?
Did you not see X just now?
He was running against no one. Then he's slow. Throwing for the man Nat. Finds. Who's that?
That is
Leon.
the man. That's the man Leon Weil.
While here comes Stiffilicious, boots it forward. Nice one by Speedy Garvey. Speedy Garvey's away.
No, he's not away at all.
He's not.
Gloomy says that's easy for me. Oh, Shamal, that's not a good pass.
Here comes the slow of the two Garvey. Millie picks it up, give it away. Leon plays it out wide to Nathaniel. Nathaniel spins nicely. Oh, that's a lovely turn. Bapa.
Bapa.
Stiffy. Leon Weil. Look for Nathaniel. Nathaniel plays it nicely out to Denny. Denny still can't find his leg. That's a good save with his hand there by Xavier. The only people who saw it was me and you.
I think Rose saw it two over in the corner.
But look at. We're into minute number 60. It's 1-0 in favor of.
The Uprising.
And the goal came in the
32nd minute of
by
play.
the head of.
The man Denny Derrick.
And he's still very much on the field. Here comes Garcia. On the pressure from, on the siege. From Trey.
Nowhere to go. That's
He's
not
in trouble.
good. No
He's in trouble, but he
good.
does well. Trey, not showing strength.
That's good. Very good by
Licious
Millie.
picks it up. Licious plays it forward, looking for Smeens. That looks like another handball to me. So there's a lot of handballs tonight. Is the volleyball or the netball tournament on?
The lights just turned off, so the games are over.
But they're practicing here now.
Indeed.
Ball played out wide to Smeens. We have said no ball roll.
Oh, the ball
No
is
good.
stationary.
No good. No do.
Let's put it in the mixer now.
Again, no width. Where Smeens
Garvey
going?
needs to be in there.
Goal wide Smeens. Wider Smeens. He gets right beside Garvey.
It's too late. But that's a good ball! It was whipping and bending around. I like to see the left-footed bend from that area.
Here's Kimari with an acre of space ahead of him. What will he do?
He's fast.
Diagonal one. There by the man, Booker, he's under pressure by Garcia. The ball goes out of touch. Is that Garcia?
It's very interesting, you know. I'm just realizing it.
What are you realizing?
2 years ago, the Uprising have 2/3 of my potential forward line from 2 years ago.
So they are recruiting from you.
They just listened to Marcus, and they would have my entire front line from 2 years ago.
So you're doing a good job of producing
a lot of talent. As here's Trigums. Shifts it wider here. Of cycling of possession for the Uprising FC. So it goes around. Here's Thierry.
See these strange faces? I'm looking. Yes, I see Miguelito with a strange haircut.
And then Derek.
That's a Galarosh trim, you know.
Well, it's certainly something. I wonder if he went to his newest signing, the Barber, for that one.
Where's Barber?
I'm looking for Barber.
Barber's gonna make a ground on chase.
A good sliding ball through Booker with a loose touch. Working hard forward.
Booker goes high! Went for power and brawn instead of placement.
Oh, he
should have done better.
He leathered that one.
Should have done better. He was almost inside the 6-yard box. And he almost tore up the back of the net. Here's Barber.
There's the Barber.
And is that the Grat?
Yeah, there's Tarek Degra next to him. Change coming.
That's not the Grat. That's not the Grat.
No, that's not
the Grat.
That's not the Grat at all.
Must be one of the new boys.
So Denny Derrick, the man.
The goal scorer.
The goal scorer, he is
makes
out.
way for. It's a new one.
I didn't see that number.
A new one. The other Trini.
The new one isn't the man Sylvester Emmanuel. It is the man Sylvester Emmanuel.
That's the guy coming into the stadium now.
Yes, Tarek Degra. So he'll be coming on off the left. Okay.
Here is Millie. Twisting and turning lovely. Trying to find the boot there of Jamari.
Yes.
One.
Oh, Jamari's a Francis, is he not?
That's the same thing. Francis won, same thing.
Dear, no. You're going to get the Rwans very upset. Oh, you're going to get the Rwans upset.
Who's the R1?
Yeah, you have somebody. We have my math teacher, Mr.
On the other side. Jay!
Jaden Rwan, you're missing him.
Jaden Rwan. Jay with a weak left foot. Stacker comes. Plays it inside. Shot! No! Booker went to the moon! And he's not coming back. That's a horrible shot. Booker just fired.
Wondering why
no
the
pressure.
Man,
no
Leon
pressure.
Wild didn't take
now we're
himself.
seeing the green. Are you looking for something special?
I know who I'm looking for. I'm not seeing him.
Who's that in the red pants?
That is Micah, the newest goalkeeper.
He's going to start tonight?
Well, him and Lantern are both there. We will see.
But look at Reese. Reese is there. Reese is in the house.
Well, the man Reese came in and informed.
Reese guaranteed that he will play tonight.
He also gave me some information. He's a runner.
Trey!
Runner!
Booker! What a lovely pass by Trey. Oh, Bookerlicious. Just expertly hit past the helpless Tigrel.
Well, the John replacement has hit the ground running. Right where John left off, Booker has picked up 2-0. You give him enough opportunities, he's gonna bury one. Just cleans through one goal, and that's when he's good. When he's running down a goalkeeper, staring on the barrel of a gun.
If that is Uprising at their best, I say to the rest of the league, Quidate!
You better look out. You better look out.
Here comes Smeeds, trying to answer the bell. Pass one. Ooh, he's been bundled off the ball by, is this Emmanuel?
Yes, that is.
Emmanuel turns inside. Manu goes down. Referee say play on. Siga, this is a man game. This ain't no child's game. Out on the right hand side to Kimui. Kimui plays it back to Leon. Leon to Jabo. Jabo, search, finds Trey. What a delicious pass by Trey. Not this time.
Booker.
Licious plays it out wide. Kimari, can he whip it in? Gives it back to Booker. Booker turns.
He's left-footed sometimes, you know, Booker.
Yes?
He's left-footed whenever he wants
Who's
to
that?
be.
Who is that?
It's
Jabo.
an effort by Jarvis, but
Goes wide.
It
So
take-
now you're beginning to see the uprising, now with all the pieces in, beginning to flow.
you're seeing, you're getting to see a bit more of the preferred shape. You're seeing the wider fullbacks, they're occupying that inside area while the wingers occupying the outside channel. So the last attack you saw was the man Nat Gums was driving forward for out of the left back position, but he occupied an inside channel rather than traditionally overlapping like a usual fullback.
Oh.
You see again, now he's on the inside, he's driving inside, and Emmanuel sticks to the outside. Here's Sylvester Emmanuel. Nat. And now it's going to be Leon Wild to hit this one. Always rising. Two goals to nothing here. Just over an hour into this contest, approaching the 70th minute, in fact. 2 goals to nothing. Goals going for Denny Derrick and for Cardine Rennie. Jones. Smeens. Dispossessed. Good strength there by Leon Weil. And now Sylvester Emmanuel. Emmanuel takes a man on, beats him. Trey Gums. Trey goes for an audacious effort, but never really troubling the goal. Cut out there by Weil. Jarvis on rushing. Looking for Booker. Now it's Delaney. Bundled over, wins a free kick. Here's Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Still Emmanuel. Still Emmanuel going. Nat. Good cycling of position for the Uprising. Amosin goes around. Bit risky, but no harm, no foul there. Kamari goes back to Shimon Brown. Brown swings it around for Nat. Trouble, it's Garvey. Garvey. Crunching challenge by Ashon, only as wide as Stiffy. Stiffy trying to send Smeeds through. Not for a throw. Launch forward. Shimon Brown comes off his line and claims rather easily. Time ticking away. Game just slowly lulling into a bit of a back and forth ping ball contest. Quite seeing the free flowing football we were seeing a few minutes earlier. Garvey clears. Finds his brother, that's Kesim Garvey. Gonna shift it through for Jamari. Jamari is fast. Nat puts Shamar under pressure. That almost took Nat's head off. It's up for a throw. Smeens. Smeens on the outside. Smeens to the byline. Well defended up for a corner. Corner swung in to the back post. Shamar comes and punches. You get something on it. It's out for another corner. Whipped in again. Brown punches again. Emmanuel now. Brilliant football by Emmanuel. Emmanuel is on the charge. Sylvester Emmanuel. Garcia. Brilliant defending by Carlos Garcia. Strong challenge. Millington. Shifting this one through. Doesn't quite find the intended target. That was Jamari Francis. Gums. Finds Tree Gums. Dispossessed very well again by Jaden Rowan. Out for a throw. Smeens does well to intercept that one. And now he's on the charge. Wants an option. Doesn't have anyone wide. So goes himself down the inside. Smeens into the left side of the pitch now. Jared. Again holds it up, but this time no reward. Still Smeens. Smeens goes down! Nothing from Jackson. Smeens maybe initiated the contact there. Referee says nothing doing at all. That was a close one. Definitely had the keeper worried. Definitely had Shamar Brown worried. This game may not quite be done yet, you know. There may be another twist in this one. Sean. Turn, clever turn by Leon Weil. Jones. Emmanuel. Does enough to keep it in play. Nat. Weil. Rennie. Cardini. Shifts it wide here for Kamari. He has a lot of speed. Rennie gets it back. And some duress is Cardini, Rennie. So put the ball into the center. Wild shifts it back toward Hodge. Hodge slips over. And DFC can maybe get away with this one. Let's play this one inside toward Garvey. Garvey. Smeens. Needs runners. He has Jamari and Garvey in front of him. But they're both inside. They're both in the same space. Needs somebody wide. He had absolutely nobody wide. Millington showing strength. Millington showing brute strength. And good clever footwork there by Leon Weil. By Sylvester Emmanuel. Triggums. Shifts a man. Back wide for Leon Weil. Puts it into the center. All the way across for Rennie. And Cardiday Rennie's shot. Gets it wrong. Kamari back to Rennie. And Cardiday Rennie! Across the face of goal. And out for a goal kick. Lumped forward. And it's headed on by an attack by an Uprising player. Jared thinks is almost there, but again, that's very good pace at the back by Delaney Francis. Brown. He's going to find Emmanuel. Emmanuel, oh, excellent footwork by Sylvester Emmanuel. Runs into a lot of blue shirts. Good switch of play, looking for Kamari.
I'm disappointed because normally when I leave and come back, goals score, nothing have scored yet.
It's been tame, really.
Tame.
Nothing's really happened. A little back and forth, but I think there's been about one shot, and Cardinal's shot went about 45 yards wide. So
I've been seeing a lot of that, but I tell you one thing, the stadium is filling up. It is filling up.
It's a big game tonight.
Big anticipation. It's the big one tonight. Attackers versus the Dogs. Look at the not enough width. See, we need to go wide.
It's second v third. The winner's a chance to go joint top.
Smeens away. Smeens. Look at Smeens go.
Showing the pace to get past Francis. And Francis
float him. Francis float him.
Smeens cannot believe it. He's turning around and asking the Ducks players behind him if they saw what just happened to him. He can't believe what just happened.
No, he turned back to them and he said, I'm going to deal with him now. So let's see the next play.
Well,
played across field. That's the width I'm looking for. Picked up by Jabo. Jabo has a man short. Sends it across. Kimari. Just skimmed off the side of the upright and goes wide. Did he hit anything?
Good effort. A very good effort. Almost on the target.
Yes, a delicious crowd here. The stands really piling up now. Spectators just pouring in here at the Raymond Gishard Football Stadium. This is going to be a cracker.
Rennie. Trey. Went for a volley. Now it's Leon Weil.
And now it's all Uprising.
They're getting it, but nothing's really happening.
Well, they are getting opportunity. They're just not converting. Ball played nicely to the speedy Garvey. Look at Garvey go, man. Look at Garvey. Garvey's the man. Garvey!
Away!
Is he?
No, he's not away. He's not away at all.
In a manger.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought Garvey was away. Garvey was...
He was away, but he's still speed wobbling. Too much pace. That's the Garvey train.
And I think the train is missing a couple of wheels. So it's not quite staying
But no,
upright.
look at Delaney. He is decked. He's decked out. Garvey has run his blood to water. He's now begging for mercy on the ground. Garvey is standing, and the man Delaney is laying flat on his back.
Well, maybe
I told you that Garvey had pace.
Maybe it's to do with the fact that Jamari and Smeeds have pretty much been...
Look at the minute squad. They're going to try to revive the man Delaney.
But he's down and out.
Garvey is trying to recuperate. He's trying to rehabilitate. He's trying to revitalize. He's trying desperately to re-energize.
Well, we're into the nitty-gritty time now. It's 10 minutes left in this game. It's 2-0, but it's not quite over yet. I have been... is that him? Is that him? No, but I'm looking for the attacker's talisman. I'm not seeing him. Where's Timarcus? looking for the talisman. I'm not seeing him yet. I am seeing Shaquille Reed for the Ducks. Looking for the new signing. I'm not seeing him, but I am seeing the man Sylvanus James. Maybe they're hiding him from me. I'm not sure. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Attackers have a starting 11 plus subs before a game. That's you know it's a big game. Have them all here early and warming up. We're not missing any action, of course. Coming up right after this fixture, it is going to be the Ducks United and the Attackers FC doing battle. Ducks got how much?
About 2 years ago. 18 men, them say, wow.
I know Attackers have 14 warming up. I didn't go Ducks yet.
They're down by 4. Attackers down by 4.
But usually when these two teams play, you wouldn't have 11 players combined before the whistle is blown to start the game. Both teams have a starting 11 plus substitutes. That's you know it's a big game. Here's Leon Weil. I'm looking. Johnson, you'll see better than me. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Timacus?
I was looking for Timacus. I found Timacus. Ball cut back. Looking for Cardini. Well, Timacus is there. He's a danger man. He was the thorn in the Ducks' side. I draw your mind back to earlier in the first round. Not sure if those who remember. Attackers won that game 2-1. It was 2-0. And both goals was either scored or set up by Timarcus. Here's Smeens. Smeens, it's still Jared! Oh, just wide. Just wide.
Oh, so close.
Oh, he was there and thereabouts, but just not there enough. The change coming, so Delaney Francis United is done. Ashon was slotting the centre back, and I think it's Keenan Lloyd who's come over to that right back position. Wow!
Oh,
wow!
This is a
2,
this
4,
is
6,
a tribe.
8,
A whole tribe of Ducks.
It is 18 Ducks players.
I wonder how they're going to satisfy their needs.
Johnson.
It's a tribe.
I've not seen 18 Ducks players
It's
all
the Ducks clan.
season.
It's the Ducks clan.
They have more than me. I thought Spartans had
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's all happening here at the Raymond Eagleshire Football Stadium.
Well.
If numbers could talk, it would be 4-0. It's 14 versus 18.
Well, another change for the DFC. Jamari Francis will be leaving the field of play, and Vicari Richardson will be coming in to replace him. Very good work by the youngster. Swept into the middle. Acrobatic effort!
Bye.
Always rising. It was the man Thierry Amorcin coming in there. Couldn't keep it down. Lumped forward. Amorcin wins it. Finds Sylvester Manuel. Weil. It's cut out. Leon Weil picks it up again. Nat. Side Jones. Back wide for Leon Weil. Shifted across to the other side. So now Lloyd gets involved in the attack. All the way back here. Will he give Brown a touch? Yes, he does give Shimon Brown a touch.
Raymond English Gishard Football Stadium. That looks like the Plunkett Posse coming in
the
there.
Plunkett Posse
The Plunkett
coming in.
Posse is in the house.
Well, once they're here, I'm happy. Here's Nat.
Play of the game.
Oh, very interesting. Because Derek got the goal, but I have been impressed by the man Jarvis Jones in that midfield area, the way he controlled the game for the Uprising today from start to finish. He's been involved in everything, really. And they've not really been able to create any sort of passages of play without the ball passing through him right in the center of that midfield. Here's Lloyd. Is going to find Rennie. Rennie, Jarvis Jones. Jones. Still Jones. Looking back toward Rennie.
First touch, no good.
No good. Oh, brilliant ball by Leon Weil here. He's going to find Kamari. And Kamari whips it across here.
No one at the far pole again.
Emmanuel try to catch the
No one at the far pole again. They all ran straight. Nobody came wide and came in.
Indeed, we don't start with enough.
I sound like a stock record.
Indeed. We don't start with enough width in our attacks. It's a league-wide problem outside of maybe a couple clubs. Move it forward. Garcia. Gavi. Here's Trey Gums. Trey shifts it around for Kamari, and Kamari drives it and never threatened the goal. Accepted there by Lloyd. Kamari turns. Rennie Jones. Still Jones. So float one into the area. Not it clear. Lovely turn by Leon Weil. Oh, beautiful by Leon Wiley. Trey puts a man down. And Booker. Still there by Nat. Still Leon Weil.
Guess who's in the house?
Who's in the house, Johnson? Tell me. Rasso's in the house, Johnson?
In the house.
Well, it's a party in the RAGTC. It's a good day to see Rassoji. It's been a while, you know. It's been a long time. Does he have the horn?
No, he doesn't have the horn.
Oh dear. You know, once kicks were playing, you couldn't miss that horn up in the stands over that left side. Rassoji is here. Youngster just asked me, who's that? That's way before your time. That's way before your time of coming around the AFL. Those who've been around would know the good old days of the Kicks Lions
Did you see how many
rivalry.
minutes we're going for the...
I didn't see at all. Jones again, trying to intercept that one. Out of touch, it will be a throw-in as time is ticking away into the final minutes of this encounter. It's Gavi. Wiley to Trickums in space on this left side. Trey looking for Emmanuel, read by Garcia. And good strength by Garcia. Very good strength by Carlos Garcia. Even better strength by Emmanuel. Oh, it's big man against big man.
Standing. Oh, that's a tough man.
That's a big man.
Garcia wants out of real estate. He is tough. He's as tough as nail.
Oh, he's showing you that's a proper center half.
Has power. That's the Dominicano power. Viva Dominicano!
Yes, Triggums.
But I must say, with all that has gone on, Diamonds FC has stood up quite well. They haven't buckled. The wheels haven't fallen off.
Not at all. It's been a comfortable 2-0 victory for the Uprising, but...
Not as comfortable as Nat, who is down on the ground laying.
Well, he was certainly not comfortable there at all, was Nat. He certainly wasn't comfortable there.
Is our next game going on FIFA Plus?
I have to ask, I don't know.
I believe so. Must be on FIFA Plus.
Well, it's a big game, I hope it is. Here's Millington. And shift it through. Oh, good pace by Lloyd.
Is he outrunning Garvey?
Oh,
you don't see that often. But he's a track athlete, you know. Keen on Lloyd.
Indeed he is.
That's another track athlete out there from Yellow House.
Johnson, you're gonna make me hate the color yellow, you know.
What's the referee wearing?
That's burnt orange.
Well, it's very, very burnt.
Oh, very burnt.
Oh, lovely! Oh, no!
Big save.
By the keeper. Kimmery should have finished that. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. No, he's not scored. Off the line there by Garcia.
Oh,
nobody wants it. The ref wants it. He takes them out of their misery.
Somehow it's only finished 2-0. That should have had every reason to be 3. It was right there for the taking. They couldn't convert, but they won't be too bothered because a comfortable, comprehensive 2-0 victory for the Uprising FC. Coming up in our primetime fixture, it is going to be the Ducks United and the Attackers FC. But for now, it's Master Control. He created everything. He created